All right, guys, so greenness in the market, which is good, which is fantastic, but I said you must remember that every pump in the next 30 to 90 days is there to trap you. I posted it on October 21st, over a month ago, and it's been proven right, time by time by time again. Now, I said this as well, I see much, so we're back, this is the biggest run, 2021 pullback, comeback, whatever, on a 10% pump, and I do believe that we're gonna reject. As yesterday I explained on the show, this is what I believe should happen, that we're gonna pump, we should pump into this region, into the 3.1 trillion region, and potentially reject from there. Now yesterday night we've seen the pump going down from here since yesterday's show all the way up here to the 3.1 trillion, very similar chart. The question really is, where do I see the rejection happening? How do I believe the market is going to reject? That's what we're going to talk about. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I've been here since 2016, and I give you these very short updates that are urgent to watch, so you can watch them every day, spend 5 to 10 minutes and know what's going to happen in the market, get the trade updates and see what I'm thinking. Very important. Nothing I say is financial advice. Do your own research. Investing in cryptocurrencies is risky, and you should consult your financial consultant. I am just doing this for entertainment purposes, sharing with you what I'm doing with my own money. Let's go. Very important. So yesterday on the show, I said that I would believe that we need to come and liquidate into this order block up here. The reason being is because both on the hourly chart and both on the 4-hour chart, this region here is a very strong rejection zone. I don't really want to deep dive into it. The way these things work is that you have to watch them every day. If you come back here on a YouTube and you subscribe and you turn about notifications on and you watch 5 to 10 minutes every day, you're up to date and you follow the thought process that I have, so you can learn with me. And then I have a community that you can join in, and I share with you intraday information as well when it happens. So you will see the link in the description. Also, it is completely free, so you can just join in there, join the family. Very important. So when we come up here, I was expecting a liquidation into this level. That happened. Usually the reason why I believe that we should go down is because usually the market works in a market structure, meaning it makes lower lows, lower highs. So this is what I explained yesterday. We'll put it up, you can watch it. And so because this level here did not have 3 consecutive candles on the 1-hour chart, there is no 1, 2, 3 green candles after one another. There's only 2 here and 2 here, so this does not qualify as a strong level. This is why I didn't say we should reject from here. This, however, is a very strong level on the hourly, and if you go onto the 4-hour chart, even though there is no 3 consecutive candles here, there is 3 consecutive candles here. That means that a lot of people will take shorts here because they believe this is the actual B, and we can still come all the way until we hit this 3.16 trillion level and still be within that 4-hour supply zone, or the zone that started this 10%, 12% dump. What does that leave us with? So very important, what I believe is going to happen is the following. Usually when markets retrace into these levels and, so to say, liquidate, we've seen this just below the supply zone and have a massive impulsive move. Usually the market shows a 15-minute market structure shift, and that would indicate the initiation, the beginning of that continuation down, okay? Now, please remember what I tweeted here, which is every single pump in the next 30 to 90 days is there to trap you. Now, we are about 30 days in, 35 days in. Please remember that, in my opinion, this is here to trap you. Whether we are going to reject from here and go lower down and create a new low down here at like 2.73, which is absolutely probable considering this liquidity here, or this is going to be able to break above this 3.17 trillion and have a 50% retrace on the daily leg, which is again like literally just above that 4-hour. It doesn't really matter. Maybe we're not gonna see a market structure shift on the 4-hour, but we're gonna have a close above there. It will trap even more people, and then it will be able to reject from the daily order block. I'm gonna take that as it comes, day by day. But what I would expect here is the following. I go down to the 15-minute and the 5-minute chart, right? And what I want to see is the following. I want to see actually what I drafted here on the show yesterday. Literally, this is what I want to see, okay? So we already came, the price already came in here. I want to see a lower low formed. Again, 3 consecutive green candles and a close below with a red candle, right? That's what I really would like to see. And that means that the market would need to do something like this and then show a market structure shift and come all the way down here. The moment I see yesterday on the show, I said that it can happen between yesterday and Sunday anytime. Possibly it will happen on New York. So, or London PM session, New York opening, New York AM session. The reason is because that's the time you can trap the most liquidity. So what I'm really looking forward to is to see a lower low formed on the 15-minute or the 5-minute chart. Once that happens, I am going to take a short position. I'm not going to touch my spot bags, but I am going to take a short position and I am going to ride this short down. I would be very surprised if we don't see at least a little bit of a rejection here that would pull us back to the 3 trillion mark, which would be sufficient enough. That would be like a 4% down on the total market cap and 4, 5, 6% on Bitcoin. Like that would be an ideal scenario. So, but this is what I'm going to look out for. What can also happen is that this is building up a big liquidity already. If we don't have a close above and then a close below, what can also happen is that this just starts nuking. In that scenario, I will be cautious in taking a short position. And the reason is because here there is no clear market structure shift. Like this could be considered one, but because it's elevator up and then it's probably gonna be stairs down, I'm very cautious of taking this. If this happens, I'm very cautious of taking that short. Then it would need to close below 2.94 and then take that from there. Also still sufficient. Like imagine if this plays out and we take the short here, it's still good, or I take the short here, it's still good. But ultimately, this is what I'm looking for. Again, TLDR, I'm looking for a liquidation. We do have a show actually. I want to put this up here. We're gonna put it up here. This is called AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It's like a strategy that that you can use or the traders use. And this is exactly how it looks. So TLDR, I'm looking for a liquidation here. I'm looking for an initiation, which could be the manipulation right here, push. Then I'm looking for a reversal, a market structure shift to lower low on a 5 or 15-minute chart. And then I'm looking for a short position in here to the most extended tokens. Otherwise, if it starts nuking, then I'm not participating. I'm gonna let you know in the community what is going to happen and here on the channel tomorrow. And if for any reason the market is able to close above the 3.17 trillion mark on the 4-hour chart, beautiful. I'm not gonna panic into longs. I'm not gonna start taking long positions. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this to pull back. Take a long here if I have to, or if it hits the 50% before, then just on the daily, then just take a short from there. I'm gonna update you here on the channel. Now, very important. I said it. I had this video here. It says I'm buying crypto smartly now. I renamed this, but it was I bought the dip. I'm buying crypto smartly now. The way I did that, watch that video. We're gonna put it up as well. The way I did that is that I have deployed into my own bots. So if you have watched that video and you have taken the trades, again, nothing is financial advice, you do your own decision, but these were all taken on that video. This is up, ETH is up 30%, Sol is up 20%, Hype is up 15%, Tau is up 30%, Esther is down 14%, but it literally takes just one tweet from CZ. Arrow is up 25%, Bitcoin up 21%. So, and then I have my ETH short, which is still running. I talked about this yesterday. I opened an ETH short bot on this, so you can look at that as well. It's in the community. We're also going to link there. All I'm saying is watch that video as well, because I am already exposed to the market. I put 5 to 10% of my spot bags back into the market. With that, you can time the bottom, but you can get into I can't time the bottom perfectly. I will have, you know, the daily close above, which will be probably 15-20% range. So this is why I'm using the bots. There is a link in the description. I'm going to put this video here so you can watch how I actually deployed and why I deployed. And if you're still sitting on cash and you cashed out from 17th when we talked about this on the show, it's worth thinking about putting some money in there and just leaving it as is. So check this video out, subscribe to the channel, come back for another one. Let me know in the comment if you have any questions that I should touch up on tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Take care, fam.